Today we are going to discuss about the epithelial tissue in tissue level of organization. First we will see the classification of animal tissue. The animal tissue is classified into four types: epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue and neural tissue. The epithelial tissue is divided into simple epithelium and compound epithelium. The compound epithelium is divided into stratified compound epithelium and transitional compound epithelium. So the stratified compound epithelium is divided into squamous, cuboidal and columnar. So the squamous is divided into keratinized, non-keratinized, and the simple epithelium is divided into squamous, cuboidal, columnar, ciliated and pseudo-stratified. So we will going to see the simple epithelium in detail. So before, what is an epithelial tissue? So the outer layering or the outer covering of the body is called the epithelial tissue. So the epithelial tissue is made up of the outer covering of cells. So it is a sheath of cells which covers the body is called the epithelial tissue. So where it is seen, that is occurrence. So it is seen in the lining epithelium, that is the outer covering, and it is seen in the glandular layer also. So it is called as glandular epithelium. So the function of epithelium is protection, absorption, filtration, excretion, secretion, sensory reception. So protection means it is the outer covering of the body. It is seen in the tissue outer to the body surface. So outer body surface. So it gives protection to the inner tissues. Next, absorption. So it is seen in the digestive tract, like digestive system, the food nutrients has to be absorbed. So in that particular portion, it is acting as an that is, it functions as an absorption, absorbing the nutrients. Filtration. So it filter the particle what has to enter inside our body. If any germ microorganisms are invading, it will cut there itself. So that is filtration. Excretion. So it has to excrete the products like waste materials like sweat or the urinary, that is what are the waste products has to be eliminated, that has been taken place through this excretion. And secretion, the glands, the glandular epithelium, the glands which secretes the hormone, so that function is also taken place by this epithelial tissue. Sensory receptors, so the sense organ also, in the sense organ also the epithelial tissue is present and it acting as a sensory receptors there, so it receives the signals. Okay. So based on the structural modification of the cells, the epithelial tissues are classified into simple epithelium, compound epithelium or stratified epithelium, and today's class we are going to see about the simple epithelium. Before that, here they had given a diagrammatic structure of the man. So first it is the simple squamous epithelium. Next it is the cuboidal epithelium. Okay, you can see where it originates. The point you can, that is the arrow mark denotes where the epithelial cells are present. And this one is columnar epithelium and this one is pseudostratified ciliated epithelium. Okay, and this is stratified epithelium. Now we will discuss the simple epithelium. So epithelium layer, epithelial is a single layer of cells. You can see here the single layer and here also the single layer. So the epithelial tissue is made up of single layer of cells. Where it is found? It is found in the organs of absorption, secretion and filtration. So for example, the secretion, it is seen in the glands, hormones, endocrine glands, you can see the secretions. And the filtration takes place in the kidney region, there you can see. And absorption that takes place in the digestive system. So that organ you can see the simple epithelial tissue. And this simple epithelial tissue is modified, that is classified into squamous, cuboidal, columnar, ciliated and pseudostratified epithelium. And we will see the squamous epithelial tissue. So it is made up of a single thin layer of flattened cells with irregular boundaries. So it is a single layer of flattened cells with irregular boundaries. So you can see the boundaries are irregular here and they are flattened cells and they are single cell. So this one is considered as a single cell. So the single layer of that is single thin layer, that is it is a single thin layer, okay, thin layer according. So and it is made up of a single layer of flattened cells which is called squamous epithelial cells. And where it is seen, kidney glomerulus, air sacs of lungs, lining of heart, blood vessels, lymphatic vessels. So these regions we can see the squamous epithelium. So the irregular shape, that is the shape is irregular, so like this it is having. So this is a single layer. So and the nucleus was seen inside, okay. So it is found in the lungs, lining layer of heart and blood vessels, lymphatic vessels. And the function, what is the function? The diffusion. So diffusion means it is seen in the boundaries, no. So it allows from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration. For example, last week we have a cyclone. So what happened when the water was flowing over? What they had in, they had opened the Chembrambakam area, and that is lake, Chembrambakam lake where there is the water is flow off outside and it reaches the sea. So from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration, the water is fled off. Like that, if one cell has more number of that is nutrient substances, it will transfer to the other person through the boundaries, that is the boundaries, it is acting as a boundary. So that diffusion process was taken place here. Filtration site, so filtration is also taken place. Some of the poisonous thing is entering into our body means it will stop, like it filter the germs, okay. And protection, the protection is not important in squamous epithelium. So and the next is cuboidal epithelium. You can see the shape of that is the shape of the cell is cuboid, and it is also made up of a single layer of cells, and it acts as a duct-like or pipeline-like structure, no. So made up of single layer of cube-like cells. Where it is seen in kidney tubules. As I said, it looks like a tube-like structure. So it is tube-like structure. It is seen in the kidney tubules, ducts and secretory portions of small glands and a surface of the ovary. So the main function here, it is secretion and absorption. Next, we move on to the columnar epithelial cells. So they are elongated cells. But the nucleus is small, that is oval shaped at the base of the cell. You can see, okay. That only they had single layer of tall cells with round or oval nucleus at the base, okay. So it lines, where it is seen means it lines the digestive tract. So it is acting as a lining layer in the digestive tract. From where to where means from stomach to rectum it is seen, the columnar epithelial cells. And this columnar epithelial cells is the two modification, that is one is as microvilli and another one is globate cells. So microvilli is helpful in absorption, so it has absorptive cells, and globate cells helps in protective lubricant mucus. So when the HCl secretion was more, this globate cells protects, that is forms the mucus, secretes the mucus and protects the stomach layer from the HCl secretion. So the function of this epithelial cell is absorption, absorbing the nutrients, secretion of the mucus and enzyme for digestion and other substance, okay. Next, it is ciliated epithelium. So the ciliated epithelium are same in structure, but they possess a cilia at the boundaries. So it is called ciliated epithelium. Boundaries or the surface. So ciliated epithelium. So the ciliated epithelium type, what it does means it propels the mucus by ciliary actions. It expels, that is it propels it. It creates more mucus and it will propels out, and it is seen in the small bronchioles region also, fallopian tubes also, and uterus. So where it is seen, it propels the mucus seen not only in the stomach region, it is seen in the lung region, inside the bronchioles, and it is seen in the fallopian tubes in the uterus region also. So there also you can see the ciliated epithelial. Non-ciliated type. So in the non-ciliated type, it is seen in the digestive tract, gallbladder region and secretory ducts of the glands, okay. And pseudo-stratified epithelial cells. So it is same as the columnar cells but irregular in shape, okay, irregular, and the nucleus is present here and there. So in this here means In one cell it is above and one cell it is below. Like that but in a columnar you can see same tall cells, and regularly they place the nucleus at the bottom. But in pseudostriated they are same as the columnar cells, but they are irregular in shape and the nucleus was misplaced. That is, it is not in the same equal size. Okay. All the epithelium is single layered, yet it appears to be multi-layered because the nucleus lie at different levels in different cells, as I say, no. So it is a single layer only, but placing of nucleus here and there, it looks like a multi-layer structure. Okay, multi-layer structure. And functions. The function is protection, secretion and absorption. So the same function, it gives protection and it secretes the hormones or enzymes and it absorbing the nutrients. So the ciliated forms line the trachea and the upper respiratory tract. Where it is seen means the tracheal region of the lungs and in the upper respiratory tract. That is in the, may be seen in the nose region, the upper respiratory trachea and the upper respiratory tract. And the non-ciliated forms like epidermis, that is where means they line in the epidermis. Epidermis is the storage of sperms in the male. In the male, there you can see this epidermis, and large ducts of the glands and the tracts of male uteri, you can see this non-ciliated forms. Okay. Hope you understand the topic. If you have any doubts, post your doubts in the comment box. If you want to watch the video in Tamil, I had given the link in the description box. You can go and watch it. If you like the video, give a thumbs up, share and subscribe to Science Easy Tech channel.